I just wanted to show how I do my cuffs. And, oh man, it's already stuff stuck to that. Anyway, as you can see, this is kind of a scalloped edge here. It's something really simple. It's a 2-to-1 ratio. But now the first thing I do is I have all this waste yarn here. And whenever I have my real yarn in. But this is all scrap, okay? Basically, this is my first rib, starting from there. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my ribber, keep that lined up. I need to crank it a little more. Okay. Now I can start putting in my ribber needles. And so right now it looks like I'm getting ready to do a 1-to-1 rib, and I'm not. I'm just, you'll see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm putting the needles in as if I were to 1-to-1 rib. The first thing I need to do is switch it so my ribber's out, okay? And I'm going to keep putting the needles in, and then you'll see what I'm really up to. And I think I'll do a rendition of Somewhere Over the Rainbow that will... Let me see. Let's see what I'm up to. So the first row was just knit, right? The second row is a knit with one out. So basically, it's knit, slip, right? If you're in the hand knitting world, if you're in the cranking world, it's just ribber out, 1-to-1. That's not how I'm going to continue. You'll see. Oh God, my neighbor just keeps coughing and coughing. Alright. So, I don't know if you can see, but I'm not actually knitting the rubber needles. They're just slipping. They're just staying there. And oops. Damn that thing. That's the first row with the ribber on. Okay. Now the second row, instead of adding more rubber needles, what I'm going to do is this. I am going to take out every other ribbing needle. See? Just like that. Oh, but instead of putting it back in the box, I'm putting it on here for the first row. Right? Check it out. So instead of having 36 rubber needles in, oops, it's only going to be 18. And so I continue on. So if I get like 3/4 of the needles in, then I can just take them from on top and just keep going. There we go. I should be singing. 2 more. And I'll be able to finish the first out row, which is 1-to-1 river out. Now, if you're into putting elastic in, I sort of like to not put it in the first row out, but to put it into the second row out. Okay, so that's my first row out is just about done. Anyway, this works pretty good. The second row out has only 18 river stitches, and you'll see that this one that I put on top of that knit stitch is just knit away, so it just makes it that much tighter. And it gives it that nice scalloped edge. So 2 more. 1, 2. Okay. So I do 1 full crank like that, and then 2. And this is where I put it in. And you know the rule, the first row cranking with it in, you need to take it slow to make sure that all your ribbon catches. And nothing slips. And generally after doing 2 rows with it out, you're not going to have any problem with that. Oh, I did have 1 slip. I can fix that. And that's why you take it slow. Alright, so anyway, that's it. And whenever I fix that, I just crank it, as you see, 2 knit, basically a mock ribbon there, and it just kind of gives it that kind of whatever edge. That's it.